Today, we're cooking burgers using the sun. Hey guys, Tito out here, welcome back to the Time Preparedness channel. Recently I've been talking a lot about using solar cooking methods when there's no power. When the power is out, whenever there's a grid down scenario, whatever the case is. But for today's video, I'm actually going to be testing this product, which is the GoSun Sport. We're going to be doing up some burgers on it. I've talked a lot about using it and how it can be used during power outages, how it can be used for grid down, but I haven't shown it very many times. I've got one review on this, one review on the GoSun Go, and then another review of me cooking pizza rolls in the GoSun Go. But this time, it's the Sport's turn. We're cooking burgers because it's hot out here. So as I've said before, these GoSun series of stoves are super simple to use. This is the GoSun Sport. It's about 7 pounds. The wings and the legs both flip down. The food tray is right here. You simply pull it out and then you fold everything down and get it ready to set up. There's a little latch here down at the feet. You just make sure that they're latched together on both sides, and the wings are out. Now, I have a big burger trying to fit into a little cooking tray, so I'm going to have to cut these up in half. So basically what I have done is taken my burger patties, cut them in half, and we're getting kind of burger patty rolls. So we're going to slide this in here. We're going to come over here to the sundial and make sure that the red dot and the shadow are both in the center. So you want the shadow and the red dot and basically the glare of the sun all in that center ring. So it is 1:10. We'll come back in about 10-15 minutes, see how long these things take to cook. Alright y'all, basically a 20-minute update on the GoSun. Let's flip you around and see what they look like. This, still cool to the touch. This, pretty hot. So we are close, but not there yet. About maybe a quarter of the way done. So I am shooting both the GoSun and the 4 Patriots Sun Kettle on the same day. So yeah, 4 Patriots is going to be next week's video, and we'll see how long that takes. Figured it's hot out here, we might as well do some filming. I'm sweating, so back inside I go. Alright y'all, let's do a about 30-minute update on the GoSun Sport and hamburgers. A ton of juice. I would say that that's done. I don't see any pink. See if we can cut it open and find out. So that is the inside of it, and I don't see any pink. So they are basically well done. So let's get these plated up and go from there. So again, the glass is still cool to the touch. This thing is scalding hot. See how this one looks. She done. So I think I mentioned it the last time that I reviewed this product, the juice. If you want a juicy cook, you can leave the juice in here. If you want something that's more like a grill, where it's just dry, you could probably get a suction cup or like a little siphon and come out here every 10-15 minutes, suck up all the juice, because we're getting a ton of juice in this thing. I like my burgers juicy. I don't know many people that don't, but if you didn't, well, you could always suck the juice out. That one's got, you know, a little pink on the inside, so we'll move it down. That one's just a little pink too. But I would consider them done if you like your burgers like medium well. I like mine cooked, so I'm going to leave them in here just a little bit longer. But at least one burger patty's done, so that's a good thing. Stick them back in for maybe another 5-10 minutes, and we'll be good to go. Now, one thing I know some people are going to say is, well, that's not a burger patty. You're right. This is more of a meatball. And yeah, it was a burger patty at one time, and then I had to break it in half, stick it in here. But I mean, you throw a couple of these on a bun, it's still a burger. It's still hamburger meat and it's still cooked, and it's still cooked in about 30 minutes. Like I said, we're gonna give this about 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes to cook, and it should be fine. It should be done. We'll come out with a final update and final time that it took to cook. All right, y'all, it's been about 45 minutes. The last burger sections were cooked in about 30, so we're gonna see if these are done. A set of coolers is probably not the best place to put this. You could easily put it on the ground, have no problems, but I chose not to do that. Oh yeah. So that is the center. It is absolutely done. Hopefully the camera picks it up. And this one is done. So once you're done cooking or swapping to something else, simply just take this all the way out carefully and dump it. Now you can hand wash this in your sink, and it comes with a little attachment that you would run back and forth through the glass tube to get it clean. But yeah, let's pack up and move to the shade. All right, y'all, we are back in the shade. It is very hot over there and over here in the sun. It's like 100 degrees out here. So let's do a final thoughts on the GoSun Sport. What it did right, what it did wrong, X, Y, and Z. Number one, it's very easy to set up. Open the legs, open the wings, pull the tray out, put your food in it, put this back. The dial over here is very simple to understand. Make sure the shadow and the red dot are both in the innermost circle. You might have to do some adjusting throughout the day depending on what you're cooking, but as far as a 30-45 minute meal, it's very simple. Pro number two, it's quick. 30 minutes for hamburgers, and these were pretty good sized burgers. You're talking about maybe a third of a pound, maybe even half a pound burgers. They were pretty massive burgers to begin with. So the first burger patty took about 30 minutes. This one took about 45 minutes. It was further back, and so whenever I moved it forward, it cooked a little bit faster. So 45 minutes for two pretty good sized burgers. They're cooked all the way to perfection. Again, if you wanted it less juicy, you could get a syringe right here, pull out some of the juices throughout the cooking process. Yeah, no complaints. Pro number three, if you saw me, I kept grabbing this. This was cool to the touch. The tray was very hot, but this was easy to maneuver, move around, swap around, because it was cool to the touch. So again, power goes out for whatever reason. You bring this out here, 30 minutes in the sun, 45 minutes, you have two burgers done. Now, would you consider these burgers? They're more like meatballs. But again, you flatten them out, you throw them on a bun, you throw some ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard on them, a little bit of cheese. You're not gonna be able to tell the difference. They're gonna get broken apart as you eat them anyway, so why not just do meatballs? Yeah, it works, it works. The GoSun Fusion, you don't have to cut them up. They'll fit flat. I don't have the Fusion, I have this one and the Go, so it is what it is. Pro number 3, 4, I lost count already because it's hot. We do have a discount code, save 15% off. 15% always helps out. And if you catch them on sale, you can combine that with the discount code. So you might be able to get this thing for less than 150 bucks. The next pro is, if you see right here, I have a charcoal grill, and right here is a propane grill. These two products are very hot. So if it's already hot outside, I don't want to be manning a hot grill trying to cook burgers. With this, it's not hot at all. Again, cool to the touch. Yeah, you might not be able to cook as many burgers at one time, but throughout the day, you can cook the same amount without having to use fuel, without having to use charcoal or propane. The con, it was on me. I set it up on 2 coolers, trying to get it up off the ground a little bit. That's the only con. And you have to cut the burgers up. I mean, if that's the only 2 cons I can think of, then so be it. Again, they're not really that big of cons, but they are cons for some people. Some people want a burger patty. These are more burger meatballs, but it's whatever. So guys, again, GoSun Sport, GoSun Go, GoSun Fusion, excellent for off-the-grid cooking, excellent for power outage cookings. You know, 30, 40 minutes you can cook up a hamburger. We've cooked Tostino's pizza rolls in about 15. You know, mostly anything in your freezer, you can throw it in this bad boy, throw it out in the sun, and cook it up. Again, discount code will be right here on the screen. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do more GoSun cooking. Alright guys, that's all I got. You two out.